What up, Sag? Let's see what message Spirit has for you for the next 48. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What messages do you have, Spirit? I wish I would have said it before I saw it, but it's all good. I'll confirm my own intuition. All right, you have the Five of Swords, the Star, the Knight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, Ace of Cups, Two of Wands, Empress, Six of Wands, the Lovers, the Tower, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. All right, the overall energy that I'm getting for you, Sagittarius, is, let's see. A lot of you guys are healing from the pettiness, but not really. So with the Five of Swords to the Star to the Knight of Pentacles, a lot of you guys could be resisting some sort of change, especially within yourselves. There's a recognition here, though. It's like, Sagittarius, you guys are pretty quick to be like straight up and real, right? I love Sagittarius for that. So it's just the mere fact of like, you guys know you're petty. You know the games you play, mind games and whatnot, right? If need be. But it's like, you're acknowledging it. And you do want to heal it, but you're also acknowledging that it's going to take time because, like, this is, like, just who you are, right? And so it's, like, a lot of you guys are starting to see your bad habits or, like, your not so, like, great qualities. And you're being asked to heal them. And you guys are willing to, right? It's, like, for the right person. So it's, like, you guys are willing to. But it's going to be, like, a slow process, especially with this Knight of Pentacles. So I'm hearing, like, it's like if you're in a new relationship with someone and they're like, you know, you're a little too sarcastic or you're just, like, a little too blunt or you're just a little too this, right? And you're like, well, yeah, that's who I am, but, like, I'll work on it. But, like, are you going to work on it? So then there's that. But with the Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Ace of Cups, especially with the High Priestess in the center here of your read, I am seeing here that you guys are willing to collaborate. Like, you guys are willing to go deep within and, like, acknowledge. You guys are being triggered right now. Some of you guys are definitely being triggered, and this does have to do with the love situation because the Ace of Cups is here, okay? So it's like, you guys are definitely being triggered because you guys are needing to heal from a certain quality or certain way of life that you guys are used to kind of like leaning on. It's like a crutch, right? It's like when we can acknowledge that we have these bad traits and these bad behaviors, we lean on them by saying like, well, it's just who I am. Like, I'm willing to work on it, but it's just who I am, you know, like, and so that's what you lean on, the fact that it is you. But it's like, why wouldn't you want to transmute a bad quality, right? And I get it. Like, Sagittarius have great senses of humor. A lot of people don't get it, but it's like, I don't know. I just feel like some of you guys are going to be willing to make the changes. Others of you guys are going to take a little bit slower process, but I do see you making that change here in the near future. I just heard someone say, damn it. Okay. I see 2 and 2. 222 could be very significant to you guys, so look out for that number. That's just a confirmation of this reading. 3 and 3 as well. So 333 could be another confirmation for this message. So if you see those, you definitely have 2, 3, 6. 2, 3, 6. You might want to look that number up. See, 2, 3, and 6, that's 5, and 6 is 11, is 2, is 2. Yeah, something about 2. So the next 48 hours, this definitely could come full circle, okay? So let's pay attention. Let's see what's happening. But yeah, that's just the overall. Some of you guys, the pregnancy card is here. This is just the general portion of the read. So if you're not looking to get pregnant anytime soon, please take precautions. You could be finding out that you're pregnant. Some of you guys have been wanting to get pregnant, which is why the Empress is followed by the Six of Wands, especially with the lovers. Like, this is with someone that you genuinely love and have a strong connection with. Like, some of you are dating someone new and you would love to have their children. Like, that's what I'm hearing. Just plain and simple, okay? All right, so let's get into it. With the Five of Swords, in the next 2 days, you could be dealing with drama. Not your drama necessarily. I feel like other people's dramas. It's like people are bringing drama to you and you don't know why. Your person could be acting a fool is what I'm hearing as well. So it's like you and your person could be getting into some sort of like a tiff. Like just like a little bit of an argument. Nothing crazy. There are no endings here. But you guys could just be like not seeing eye to eye in the next 48 hours. Again, there's a need to cut something out. So you guys could be contemplating cutting out some sort of habit or cutting out people, places, things in the next 48 hours. But I feel like you guys have already like given up something or someone. I feel like you guys, there's someone here or several of you here that like have taken your resolutions like seriously. And so there's like a lot that you're not doing right now. So whether that's like you gave up drinking or you gave up hanging with certain people or going to certain places, it's like you're sticking through that. You're seeing it through. So there's no real need to like sacrifice anything, I'm hearing. It's just in the next like 48 hours, you could feel the need to cut someone else out or something else out, right? But that's just depending on what's going on. With the Star, again, some of you guys are needing to heal some aspect of yourself. And I really do feel it's like this pettiness, this like the shadow side, right? You guys need to start working on that is what I'm hearing. You have a lot of beautiful energy that's here outside of this Five of Swords. So that just tells me that there's a lot of introspection that needs to happen in order for you guys to get to the next level of where it is that you're going, okay? A lot of you guys are dating someone that you see a full potential with. And so it's like a lot of you guys are starting to... One thing you like and dislike about your person is I think that they call you out on your bullshit. Like, you like that and you dislike it because you're like, damn it, right? But there's something here about having been with an understanding person. Like, this person can be healing. This person is understanding. This person just... this person is wish fulfillment for some of you guys, right? They come with a level-headedness and this empathy that you're not used to. And so it kind of, like, checks you guys. Some of you guys are being checked because it's like... You guys need to... Someone here, like, needs to grow up with the way that they're acting or the way that they're approaching certain things, okay? In the next 48 with the Knight of Pentacles, you could be in alignment with some sort of money, like a venture is what I'm hearing. Like you guys do something for work right now, but I feel like someone might be like watching you, or you could be scouted in the next like 48 hours. It's like you could be like out working let's say you work with the public, right? You're out there, you're working, and like your personality kind of like sells you. And so like you meet somebody or somebody sees an interaction with you and somebody else, and then they approach you after the interaction. They're like, hey, like my place of business is hiring. Like, do you want to work with me? Like that kind of thing, right? So you guys could get an opportunity, like a job opportunity at your current place of employment. Or you could just be getting job opportunities like wherever you go. I feel like some of you guys with the Star, you guys are pretty well known. Like if you live in a small town or like you frequent places, like people know who you are, right? So you kind of have like a status to you. So people already know who you are. People like you, okay? But like I said, with this Knight of Pentacles, you guys are going to be definitely moving slowly when it comes to some sort of investment. It's like I keep getting this new energy, and it is the Ace of Cups, but it's like this new energy of like a person, place, or thing, but it's mostly a person. It's like you guys are slowly like giving into it. I feel like someone here wants to rush into something, whether that's you or your person, I don't know, but there's a need to go slow is what I'm hearing. So in the next 48, you guys could be very calculated and taking your time when it comes to investing in people, places, things. Like even if it's something as simple as like your friends are calling you and you know they're just going to call you with like the chisme or like the drama, right? And you're like, I'm not going to pick that up. I'm going to leave that there. So some of you guys like need to kind of learn to kind of distance yourselves even from the people that you love. But like, you know, every single time you pick up the phone and it's that one friend or those 2-3 friends that are like, dude, you're not going to believe what just happened. And you're like, what? So like to raise your vibration, nothing against your friends or anything like that. But it's like, if you guys truly want to heal, then you need to separate yourself from the drama and the shit talking, which is going to be really hard for Sagittarius, but it's okay. We'll be all right. With the High Priestess, your intuition could be off the chain these next 48 hours is what I'm hearing. Okay. There's something here about needing to use your intuition, especially with this Knight of Pentacles, High Priestess, and Three of Pentacles. Like in that order, I just feel like you guys are being very, very cautious at this point in time, or will be in the next 48, as to who you give your time and energy to. Okay, it's like we all have different groups of friends, right? You know, the friends that you can call for like pretty much anything, and they're not going to judge you, but they're also not going to give you like false advice or make you feel like you're the victim. Like they're going to be straight up with you, right? And so some of you guys need to have that reality check. Then you have the friends that, you know, if you call, they're just going to like cause more drama, and they're going to like stir up your emotions even more. You're a fire sign, right? You're impulsive. You're like, hell yeah. Like, so there's something here about needing to be you like using your discernment on like who you're dealing with in the next 48 hours. Okay, like it'll benefit you is what I'm hearing. Three of Pentacles, you could be hanging out with friends in the next 48. You could be you could just be like laughing and joking around with coworkers, colleagues is what I'm hearing. So it's like you're getting along with everybody in the next 48. Like everything's copacetic with your people around you, especially if you're ignoring the ones that have all the drama. You're like, yeah, not for me. So it's like, if you can ignore that drama and you can ignore the pettiness that people want to come at you with, then you'll be good for the next 48. You're like, yeah, just enjoying my cherries. Yeah, those are cherries. Cherry blossoms, huh? Some of you guys like cherry blossoms. Some of you guys, someone's nickname here is Cherry. Someone's a redhead. Nice. Alright, with the Hermit, you could be dealing with a Virgo, have a Virgo placement. Again, you see the star here? It's the same star that's on the star card. So again, it's like some of you guys really do need to distance yourself from people, places, things, possibly in the next 48 in order to focus on what that star is. What is that wish fulfillment? What is this healing, right? So it's like some of you guys are separating yourselves so that you can heal. Some of you guys are genuinely trying to get rid of your bad habits so that you can heal and like not be a burden to people and not be toxic. A lot of you guys are worried about being toxic to people, but that just goes like hand in hand with like the self-awareness, right? So the fact that you have enough awareness to hold yourself accountable for this level of toxicity you're scared of like putting on other people just goes to show that like you genuinely do want to change, and you genuinely do want to make like you want to be a better person. You don't want to be someone that's just constantly being known for their toxic traits or for any of the stuff that that like anything that tarnishes your reputation, right? Like you don't want any part of that. So you guys are genuinely, I see you guys here in the next 48. Some of you guys are taking into consideration very seriously and very carefully of those around you, okay? And again, this all comes from a place of love with the Ace of Cups. You guys are possibly in a new connection with someone. And if this isn't with someone, this is just with yourselves. You know, some of you guys are still single. I know you guys got out of some sort of toxic relationship not too long ago based off the readings. And it's like a lot of you guys have stuck to your guns and have remained single and have really focused on yourselves and have really worked on yourselves. And so you guys are still continuing to work on yourself and toxic traits and habits. Again, you guys, some of you guys could be triggered at this point in time because again, it's like you don't know what you've learned or what you've healed until you got to be put in that situation to where those feelings got to come up again. Okay, so that's just Spirit's way of just like trying to show you and make you even more aware of yourself, like when it comes to certain situations. So don't take it personally, just take it as like a like someone's got your back, you know what I mean? It's like saying like, hey dude, like, you know, maybe don't do this or don't do that, right? But it's just like the universe's way of being like, look, like I know this seems a little harsh and we don't mean to keep bringing this up, but you still got to heal from this, you know? And so it's like, just to show you that you have, or just to show you that you haven't, this is what we're going to do. And so that's just what's going on right now, okay? With the Two of Swords, you guys could be in your head about making a decision on which path to take. Some of you guys have a new job venture. Some of you guys are being asked to move. Somebody here is taking a blind leap of faith. You see how the blindfold is around this crow? So again, it's like you guys are just taking a blind leap of faith. You're just kind of going with the flow of things for the next 48 hours, or maybe that's just like your energy these days. But it's like you're definitely putting something to the test. It's like if you've been going with the flow and you've been like just having blind faith, I feel like in the next 48 hours, something could come up where it tests that faith and you're just going to like choose to do whatever it is you're going to choose to do, and then see what happens. You're going to let something play out in the next 48 hours, okay? With the Empress, you could, like I said earlier, you could be pregnant, hearing that, or hear that someone else is pregnant. You guys could be dealing with your mom. You could be mothers yourselves, okay? But there is a need to possibly embody a little bit more of this Empress energy. Remember, it's like if you guys are healing, like the Empress embodies all of the queens, right? It's like the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. It's like having to learn how to regulate your emotions, which I feel is what you guys are working on right now. Like some of you guys, your Pentacles are good. Your logic, like how you stand your ground, the boundaries that you set up for people are good. You know, your level of creativity, how attractive you feel, like how you take care of yourselves, like you guys got that down too. And so all that's left would be the Queen of Cups, right? So again, it's a balance in your emotions. So a lot of you guys are on this journey, whether you know it or not, to be the Empress. You know, to be able to control your domain, to be able to have peace along or across the land is what I'm hearing. So it's like you want to be able to have this balance through everything that's in your life, right? It's like at home, you want to be able to have that balance and that peace. At work, you want to have that balance and that peace. So again, it's like in order to do that, you need to be able to embody the Empress so that you're able to temper and control everything that's around you in a positive way. Right? Because that's all this is about being positive and being able to turn around and mentor people and teach people how to regulate their emotions, how to fix their money, how to fix their health and all that stuff. So again, it's like a lot of you guys, like that's how you pay the retribution at the end. Like once you hit this Empress mode, like it's your responsibility to turn around and make sure that you're showing other people how to get to where you got to. Maybe not 100%, everybody has their own path to take, but it's like very few are chosen to be the Empress. And so it looks like most of you guys are being called upon to do this. So it's a hell of a responsibility, but honestly, like who better than to do it? You know, a lot of you guys have been through hell. A lot of you guys have been through, what I'm hearing, hell or high water is what I'm hearing. And so it's like a lot of you guys have like a lot of life experience to share. And so some of you guys would benefit from that. Some of you guys, somebody here wants to be a writer or wants to write a book. Like you would make probably like you'd be really successful at writing like a self-help book or like just your story. There's something here that's inspiring about you. The way I'm talking about this Empress, it's so inspiring, you know. With the Six of Wands here, again, you guys could be receiving compliments in the next 48 hours. You could be receiving some kind of recognition, whether in your community or at work. There's just like people here that are seeing you and they're just happy to see you. I'm hearing like good job, or like I'm just seeing people like pat you on the back. There's something you could do in the next 48 hours that warrants attention in a good way. So again, just be mindful of the actions that you're doing. I feel like you guys do take a very big selfless approach, right? You guys are big on family. You guys are big on friends and community. And so like, it's no surprise to me that you guys would be getting this kind of attention. Somebody here is going to end up on the news. Like someone could be interviewing you. You could have witnessed something, or you could have done something. Like this could just be your local news. Some of you guys are teachers. Some of you guys are mentors, like counselors and stuff. And so maybe that's what I was picking up from. But yeah, it's like what you guys have to share is invaluable is what I'm hearing. So it's beautiful energy. The Lovers, the Tower, the Seven of Pentacles. A lot of you guys are going to find yourself in love with someone in the next 48 hours. And it's going to make you really, it's going to put you in your head about all the past relationships that didn't work out, right? With this Ten of Swords here. So again, it's like if you guys are dealing with someone, again, you're being triggered. Like it comes back to you guys just being triggered and like understanding that, you know, you are as far along in your healing journey as you are. And so like, don't take things personally. If you and this person are meant to work out, then you need to work yourself out is what I'm hearing. Okay. So hopefully this helps and resonates, Sag, and I'll see you guys on the next one.